Hello everyone and welcome to episode 25 of the 5-Minute Stitch. It is day 1 of week 11. We are a fourth of the way through to 100. Not that 100 is a goal. Anyway, we are back stitching on the snail this week, although before I start I wanted to say that I finished Little Miss Crafty last night. French knots included, so I wanted to demonstrate that very quickly. Ta-da! Quick little preview for you there, including my lovely French knots. It's the first time I've done a French knot in a long time. As I explained in the last video, or the video before last, either 23 or 24, I can't remember. But yeah, I did my French knots and everything. That turned out beautifully, so that is the finished piece on that. And I was just looking at it today. I'm going to start on the Little Princess piece now that Little Miss Crafty is finished for my cousin's oldest daughter. She's having a baby girl, which I am stitching something for. Uh-oh. This is a problem with parking, I've found anyway. I did these for those who did not see the episode. I did this as a demonstration of how to do parking, and I didn't do a very good job of it. But that's what I don't do big enough projects, nor do I really do parking correctly to be able to use the parking method with my thread, and I'm always worried about my thread being tangled, as it was just tangled in the back. They're getting tangled up in with the rest of the stitching as I'm going. Even though it's on the front, it still gets tangled up on the back. But I've decided that one of my very first Tutorial Tuesday articles is going to be on French knots. I took notes for how to. I'm planning on doing a Tutorial Tuesday, which is literally, you know, tutorials, cross-stitch tutorials, such as how to choose your fabric, how to choose your needles, how to start, how to stop, basic techniques and things like that. And I've decided I'm going to do a French knot video because I've only been doing French knots for about 5 years now, whenever, or even less. I feel like it's less than that, but I picked them up no problem, and it's a huge problem in cross-stitch communities that people don't know how to do French knots, or they don't know, or they don't like to do them. Most people that I've talked to about it who say they can't do French knots, you actually use beading instead. Like, they get those little seed beads or glass beads, whatever they are. I've never actually used them, like the Mill Hill beads, and use those instead of doing French knots. And I think French knots are pretty easy. I mean, it's kind of a, I can understand why some beginners might not know how to do it, because it is very technical, but once you get the hang of it, like I said, for my 1 Corinthians piece, I had to do like 50 of them. And the first few didn't turn out very good, but after that, they all turned out fine. It just takes practice, and it doesn't really, I mean, I did 6 of them in about 5 minutes or so, so it's really not that difficult, at least for me. So I'm hoping maybe if I do a video on it, it'll help other people understand. Similarly to how I did my railroading article, and most people, even those who did do it, didn't actually know what the term was called. And I get asked pretty much all the time in the video comments and stuff like that, what I'm doing, why I'm sticking my needle between the threads as I go, and it's called railroading. So that's one thing. And I figure if I can do a video on how I do French knots, maybe that'll help people know, or maybe just understand how to do them. Because I don't know if anybody taught me. I don't know if my mom showed me how to do them or not. I think I might have asked her, but Yeah, I just think it's bizarre to me that so many, I would understand if maybe it was just 1 or 2 people that I talk to that say they don't know how to do it, but it's about 75% of the people I talk to. 1 out of 4 people don't know. Only 1 out of 4 people know how to do French knots. 3 out of 4 people don't know. Oh, I went way over the time limit talking about that. Anyway, that's how much we got done. And this has been day 1 of week 11, episode 25. We're a quarter of the way to 100. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.